Mr. President, I would like to express our gratitude for giving RT your first international media interview as president. And of course, the first question is about your personal impression about the meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin and the level at which Russia-Iran relations are at. How close are Moscow and Tehran today?
In the name of gracious God, I want to thank your media. I'm very glad to be in Moscow meeting high-ranking representatives of the Russian government today and yesterday. At the meeting with Mr. Putin, we discussed bilateral relations as well as regional and international issues. In general, what I understand from the meeting is that Russian and Iranian positions coincide in regard to many issues, and we do have common interests with Russia. In addition to being neighbors, both Russia and Iran are members of international organizations. We are able to cooperate within the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. There are a lot of opportunities in Russia and in Iran, and these opportunities can create the grounds for even greater interaction in the economic sphere, as well as in science, technology, aerospace, defense and security of our countries. So there are a lot of grounds for cooperation. And given the will of the high-ranking officials of the two countries, all these areas will be further developed. There is also ground for developing our relations in other areas. Our relations with the Russian Federation won't be short-term. These will be relations and cooperation on a solid basis, mutually beneficial and in favour of the two countries and their people. And we are working to ensure that our relations become stable and strategic so they can guarantee our future interaction. Therefore, in this regard, we have this strategic document in the making, aimed for a 20-year perspective. It is a comprehensive document. It includes all areas of cooperation, and it can determine the prospects for all participants in economic and market activities in the field of technology, defense, and so on.
Скажите, пожалуйста, про стратегический документ про соглашение.
Please tell us about the strategic document agreement between Russia and Iran. How close this cooperation will be, and what should we expect from a strategic alliance between Russia and Iran?
Стратегического союза.
You see, our relations with the Russian Federation and with all countries will be based on common interests, on fruitful interaction, one that will lead to a result. And what we feel is that today our foreign relations match our principles. The main principle is that we do not want to gain dominance over other countries and are not ready to be dominated by other countries. This is the principle. One shouldn't oppress others and shouldn't be suppressed by other countries. Therefore, after the victory of the Islamic Revolution, we developed the principle that Iran should be an independent state. And today our ties with Russia lie in the fact that Russia wants to be an independent state. And we see that it's under attack from the West and from Americans. Those countries that want to be independent are being attacked by enemies. When you want to be independent, of course you will be attacked by those countries that want to dominate. Americans don't want to have independent states in the world. They want to turn these countries into their slaves. And for 40 years, of course, by the grace of the Islamic Revolution, we've been resisting the American dominance. Our relations with the Russian Federation will be based on the principle of common interests, interacting on various issues in international and bilateral relations, as well as within regional and international organizations.
На сегодняшний день некоторые или многие
Today, many Western pundits, politicians, as well as the media are fanning hysteria about this strategic partnership between Russia and Iran. Why are they developing this hysteria, and what is the ultimate goal?
истерику и какая конечная цель?
As you can see, Iran is a powerful and independent state. Russia is also a powerful and influential state, and when the two powerful states sit together, willing to agree on cooperation, this of course is scaring those who have intentions to dominate. And what we announced on our foreign policy was that we would cooperate with all countries in the world, and if countries want to demonstrate their hostility to us, of course they will face the resistance of the Iranian people. And what we've shown over the past 40 years is that we are people who are not ready to accept force and oppression. If someone does not want hostility, of course we will cooperate with them. From the very beginning, our government's been saying our priority is cooperation with neighbouring states in all areas, and therefore we stepped up diplomatic work with our neighbours, since this will benefit the entire region and the global economy as a whole.
Расскажите, пожалуйста, про ход переговоров.
Could you tell us about the negotiations on such a sensitive issue as the nuclear deal? Do you hope to reach an agreement in Vienna? Give us some details on these negotiations.
а что идет нехорошо.
As for the negotiations, we took them very seriously, and if the other sides are ready to lift sanctions, there will be real grounds for reaching an agreement. But what we have seen so far is a violation of obligations on the part of the Americans, as well as the lack of new appropriate measures from the Europeans. That means the Europeans have also failed to fulfill their obligations, and the Americans have officially violated the treaty. On the other hand, the International Atomic Energy Agency stated 15 times that Iran had fulfilled its obligations, that Iran was committed to its obligations. So we fulfilled our obligations, but they have violated theirs. They must fulfill their obligations. We didn't break anything. And if the parties are ready to lift sanctions, the ground for reaching an agreement on nuclear issues is absolutely ready.
Россию и Иран также объединяют
Another aspect that Russia and Iran have in common is accusations that our countries are constantly committing crimes in the cybersphere. For instance, cyber espionage or cyber attacks against other states. To what extent are such accusations justified, and what are they aimed at?
You've probably heard about the cyber attack on Iranian petrol stations. Where did this attack come from? Those carrying out these attacks undermine communications, including cybernetic, in various countries and in Iran. They themselves agreed that they had carried out a cyber attack on our nuclear facilities. They officially said it. This was said by the Zionists, and therefore those countries that strive towards dominance. Who gave them permission to carry out such attacks? We're carrying out peaceful nuclear activities, and they are carrying out attacks. And then they admitted, for what reason do they attack our nuclear scientists who die as martyrs? They're undermining our petrol station system when there are people who want to provide themselves with petrol. Of course, we managed to settle the situation in a very short time at the very beginning, given our progress in cybernetics, since we have very good experts in this field. But nevertheless, this is what they do themselves, but blame others. This is, of course, a woe for the people of the world, those who oppress others and officially attack others, committing terror in broad daylight and carrying out a cyber attack in broad daylight. And our commander, the head of a major resistance movement and the hero in the fight against terrorism, Mr. Qasem Soleimani, was also subjected to terror, as well as his companions, high-ranking commanders fighting against terrorism and the heroes of anti-terror actions in Iraq. They kill them and they die as martyrs, while others are blamed. They want to portray the oppressor as the oppressed, and the oppressed to be painted as the oppressor. But people do understand who is committing oppression in the world.